Feeling like the stream is calling. Squad all online, no stalling. Laughing loud, controllers falling. What a night we're gonna have. Got the lights low, snacks are piling. Screens glowing, everyone smiling. Chat blowing up, we're all dialing in. And the vibes are turning up. I've been grinding levels with my brothers.
I was joking. Is it nighttime again? Man, I felt like it was nighttime the entire time. Character couldn't see anything. Alright, come on, show me the sun. Wow, oh my god. Oh my god, please, 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 please. No, there's no movement! Oh my god. Game! The Packers fan. Nike was up. Oh, run! I don't have armor on. Where the fuck did that bear come from? Oh my god, bro, he's right behind me. Oh, we're dead. We're gonna die here. You know what it might be? Oh! Okay. Oh! I don't know if this will work. Oh, it totally worked. Oh my gosh. I got balloons for days, y'all. I got balloons. 1,000 hour balloons. Let's go. Come on out. Come on out. No? Where'd he go? Oh, let's look. What? Bro, he's sideways. Interesting. I didn't know they could do that. Oh no, we're fine. What the hell is that thing? Hey yo! You guys see the Slenderman looking shit? He's still behind me. I can see a shadow. I have an idea. I has an idea, alright? It's not a good idea. Get into a house, I got this. Oh! No shot. What is up, everybody? We are back. We are live. And we are playing some Vintage Story today. Oh my gosh. What's up, Bean? What's up, Solus? How are you both? Welcome. No, wait. Nick!
Sad face.
Nick, thank you for the 11-month resub. Damn, you are about to hit a year. Goddamn. How you doing? What's up, Bean? What's up, Solus? What's up, Nick? Welcome, everybody. How are you? You just found out hovering my mouse cursor over animated emotes forces them to restart their animation. I did not know that either. Your internet has returned. That is good. Just in time. Hello. I had to jump to this screen before your sub went through because the notification wouldn't have gone off. I mean, I could just replay it, but it was close. I caught it just in time. Good timing. How are you all? Happy Monday. I gotta tell you guys, I am very tired today. I had to patch a giant ass hole in my driveway. It's been really bad for I've probably complained about it on the stream multiple times, several months in a row for over a year now. It's really been bad. So I've been holding off, hoping it wouldn't get to the point it got to, in hopes that I would save money and just get the whole driveway redone, because it does need to get all redone at some point. But did you beat him up or something? My driveway? What's up, Eric? How you doing today? But yeah, I ended up getting some cold patch, and I cleared out, like, there was so, like, I have, like, so you know those, like, tote containers that you do when you're moving, right? I filled about 6 of them full of gravel from my driveway. That's just come out of the driveway, right? As a giant hole. So there's a lot of hauling gravel and stone and then patching it and stuff. So overall, it wasn't too expensive. I think 10 bags ended up costing me with delivery fee is like $250. So, and that was with like a almost $40 delivery fee. So it was like about 10 to 20 bucks a bag, which crazy in my opinion, but eh. He did say you patched up a massive asshole. It was a massive asshole. It was a massive asshole. Yeah, it took me the better part of the afternoon, so I was feeling tired, it's a little sore. I'm sure I'm gonna feel worse tomorrow, but you know, that's how it'll be. It needed to get done. It poured, it stormed last night. Like, I had just, so I've been, this is how much I like to save money for the most part, right? On stuff like this. It'll rain and the stone washes out from the driveway. I will then spend 2 hours shoveling and brushing the stone into a pile and filling buckets and dumping it back into the hole so that my car can smoothly go in and out of my driveway. Yeah, there's just so much. There was so much stone and stuff. But yeah, I just kept doing that. But then last night, we had a monster storm. I had just spent the whole evening doing what I just did, filling a bucket and putting the stone back in the hole, just to come home from my friend's birthday and completely washed out, worse than it was the day. Like, I was just defeated. I looked, I was like, I'm gonna have to patch it now. Like, I have to. It was pretty shit. It was pretty shit. But it's done. And it was a cool day to do it. It was only like 75 today. So it wasn't like a 90-degree heat day, which thank the Lord it wasn't 90 degrees. So. Let's see. Eric, you said, well, apart from the stuff I'm seeing on with the UK police and the UK government, I'm doing fine. Been grinding out on Destiny 2 and getting back in. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's like my feed and stuff. I don't live over there, but yeah, shit just looks crazy. Hopefully things figure themselves out one way or the other, you know, but unfortunate to see stuff like that going. But it's a good thing you got your games to grind on. You got Destiny 2 and stuff, right? You got your credit card swiping games. Mr. Credit Card over here. No. You called the apprenticeship. Sorry, I'm a little behind in chat here. I was telling a story. Called the apprenticeship earlier today. Hopefully we'll hear back from them soon. Very nice. Yeah, I hope you do. I hope you hear back from them. That'd be sick. I can come have you do the electrical work in my house. Oh, my chair is like stuck. What the fuck? Would a pitch and tar covering be cost effective instead of just hourly pay? Debatably, maybe if we had done it when we first moved in, which was kind of my fault, because when we first moved in, the driveway looked perfectly fine, no issues and stuff, but there was a little bit of spider web cracking, but it wasn't like a ton, and it was towards like the bottom of the driveway. So I was like, we'll probably be okay for a little bit. But our driveway is a pretty steep hill at the very top of it. And what happened was right at that steep hill, so like you go down like kind of like this, and then you start going down right here. We had like a massive week-long storm session, like a little bit after we moved in, like massive storm for like 3 days straight, downpouring, torrential downpouring and stuff. And it just, you know, got underneath it and started washing it out. And ever since that 1 week, it's been just progressively getting worse and worse and worse. So at this point, if we had done the tar and pitching originally, when, you know, we had door-to-door salesmen coming and doing it, We might have been able to put it off for another like 5 years, but now we have to get it redone. Like they have to redo it and stuff. And then also like when they redo it, I want to get our driveway regraded because right now a lot of our water goes towards one specific corner of our house, and I want it to just go. So like our drive, like it goes down the hill, but then it kind of like our driveway goes straight back. And then it's like our grass, like our backyard. So it should, you would think the water would just go straight back. But because the driveway is pitched a little bit, it goes down the driveway and then it goes right to the corner at our garage. You know, to get the car in the garage, it's got to pitch a little. So I got to get a contractor that can come out, scrape the entire thing up, obviously, get rid of all the old, you know, shit that's there, and then regrade the driveway so that the water more effectively goes straight down the driveway instead of down and to the right into our house, while still making like it possible for my car to come in and out and stuff. So that's where our driveway is like, but thankfully ours is paved. Yeah, ours was paved. House is thirsty. Sounds like the house is settling, bringing the ground down with it. No, our house is old. Our house has probably been settled for like 30 years. I don't think our house has much more settling to do. We have a pretty old house. I think our house was built in either 30s or 50s. Let me check. When was my house built? I knew this at one point. 1947. Our house was built in 1947, so it's probably settled. It's pretty old, right? But yeah, it's you don't want water running and building up at your house, right? Like you don't want it around your foundation because it leads to all sorts of other issues and stuff. And I've done a pretty good job where it does kind of go to. I have like a path for the water to keep running down, but it still builds up there, especially with all the gravel. The gravel like clogs that area up and stuff. It's not good. So, random question: why is that bookshelf behind you flashing? You see the curtains moving? It's because I have the window's open, so I wanted to get some fresh air in here. It's cool today. It's been hot as shit the past few days, so we finally turned the air conditioning off. So the sunlight's coming in. So it makes it kind of flash a little bit. So. That explain it? Yeah. How have you guys been liking the VOD channel? I've seen a couple of you guys watching that VOD channel. I've been watching. Oh my god, it's so early. Where's my Doritos at? I'm hungry. God damn, we ain't even playing Vintage Story yet. We got the stale chip song. Almost butchered the spelling. He tried to rush it. There they are. What's up? Here's a bunch of them. Good, I'm hungry. I even ate right before stream too, so I'm gonna be like double tired. Can't wait to fall asleep at like 8 o'clock. What was I saying though? What was I saying? I was saying something. We were talking about the bookshelf. The VOD channel, yeah. I've been rewatching the VODs as well. I've been just like while I sit at the computer, or like especially when I'm going to bed, I will put on my own live stream and watch myself play Vintage Story. So I've been watching my own VODs back, and it's been so cool rewatching like myself build Trinity Point, because that's where I'm at right now in the VOD series. Is I'm building Trinity Point and stuff and playing around with like the electricity mod. I even forgot we even had the electricity mod at some point. I was like, oh my god! I was like, yeah, we had those generators and stuff and the water wheel and whatnot. It's been so cool to rewatch it. I've been having fun pulling up the stream after work the past few days. It feels weird seeing everything as it was in the beginning for a joint, right? I imagine that's got to be the craziest thing. That's gotta be crazy. You're sitting there like, damn, look at all this shit. Let's get Nate and Silver yawning. Let's not. I got an actual monster today instead of my normal liquid death, so hopefully I'll have like some energy. I was sitting here like 5:30. I was like, fuck. Like, oh no. Yeah, it's been cool to see how it was again. Yeah, and we get to watch Yarn Village get built and rebuilt another 4 times. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's been cool. I've been liking the channel. I just for my own personal enjoyment too. I've been loving it. So, but I'm glad you guys have been liking it as well. Alright, let me get the game booted up here. We can start going to work. I have some cool stuff to show you guys. Well, I don't know. It might be cool. I think it's cool. It looks good. I did a little bit of work off stream on Friday. Might have been Fridays. One of the days. So. Alright. Can't type. Favorites. Play. I'm just getting signed in. Ba, ba, ba. How'd you guys, how was your weekend? How's everybody's weekend? Anyone do anything crazy? Not cool. I want to hear the crazy shit that went down. Like, you know, you jumped out of a plane while catching a parachute and, I don't know, eating a taco. Who did some crazy shit this week? I cut my lawn. That was kind of crazy. 103 degrees out with a humidity level of like 60% or some shit. I might as well have just been mowing my lawn inside of a swimming pool of boiling water. It's not fun. It was chaotic for the third week in a row. I've stayed after work on Sunday, this time till 10 p.m. Was not happy, nor was it fun. Damn. Did you get overtime, though? That's pretty shit, otherwise. Alright. You guys want to see something cool? It's under 8 hours, so no? Damn. That's a rip. Look at that! Alright, look, now I know everybody's sitting here like, it's a wall. You know, it's looking like a wall. But if anyone remembers what this looked like last week, they'd probably be saying cool as well. Because if we go over here, I'll show you. It's just a facade. I built that myself. That's right. It's kind of hard to tell from here. Let me see if I can climb up here. Oh, good. Yeah. I've started building the facade for the mountain range that's going to be here. Oh, and I also finished this tunnel. I did this tunnel as well. So this is all... If we go back through here... It's all completed. So I did some work off stream. I did this while I was waiting for it to be daytime so I could record the recap video. I think I showed this in the recap video, actually. Damn, so if you guys watch that video, you already know about this. Damn. Alright, we do need to go make some shovels, though. I've left a note for my supervisor letting them know how long I was there till and that I can't keep doing it, and I don't blame them. Store manager makes schedule for our department, I believe. Yeah, let them know. They keep doing it. You gotta go fight someone then. Assert some dominance, become the store manager yourself. I do like that type of terrain generation, even though this is artificial in VS. I feel like the flat, steep land where there are flat topped hills and valleys between them feels cozy. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna cap this. Like, it's gonna be capped here, and it's gonna be just kind of like a mountain area. And I am getting rid of these mountains, but yeah, they look pretty cool for the most part. But yeah, I gotta continue. This is gonna continue all along this way at some point. And then, yeah, I'm gonna build a cap over top of it. And that's gonna be the Rocky Pass. So you're not gonna see any of this path through here at some point. But, yeah. It didn't even take that long to get done either. But it came out looking pretty cool. Alright, we gotta go to Dunvara. I was too tired to move. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I also put these wall areas around here as well. There's gonna be a river that goes through here. Did a little bit here. There's gonna be a little connector thing for this. Oh. Probably make some food too. Alright, so we have to make 2 shovels. Yeah, pretty much just 2 shovels in terms of tools. Let's just start with that. You can also check on our steel. Needs a little bit more of this. There we go. Alright, and 2 shovels. Let's get these going. Hopefully that guy stays. No, don't come over here. Why? You were about to go upstairs. DeQuinnel, come on. Oh my gosh, bro. I thought he was gonna go upstairs. I was like, all right, cool. He's going upstairs. He's not gonna be in the way. We're good. This motherfucker comes all the way down just to do this, like an idiot. Oh my god. DeQuinnel, I see you're getting rid of forged some metal. Mind if I warm up over here? Yeah, he's like, mind if I cook my feet on your forge, please? Of course. Shovel. Am I blind? There it is. Alright, that's one. What's that clip? That guy stays. No, don't come over here. Why? You were about to go upstairs. DeQuinnel, come on. That's a good one. That's a good clip. Someone should make a mod that when a villager does stuff like that, they kick over or drop a bunch of crap that just fills up your inventory. That sounds like more trouble for me. That sounds like significantly more trouble. I've noticed that Twitch seems to be able to detect face cams and automatically modifies the portrait clip to show it. Oh, really? Does that clip right there do it? How does that work? Yeah, let me check this out. How do I do it? No, don't come over here. Why? You were about to go upstairs. I don't see. I don't think there's an option. I didn't see an option for it. Maybe it's only when you're editing it. There we go. Alright. Let's go make some food. It showed it when making the clip. Probably have to open the clip on your phone. I can't even click on it. Mine won't let me click on it inside Twitch app. It works for you? Oh, where does it put the camera at? They need to zoom into nose hair options? Nope. Are you looking at my nose hairs? That's weird. All right, we have to break this and replace this. By the way, there was an update. Same with this. Oh, good. We didn't lose our cooking pot. So this is supposed to show you how much fuel you have in here now, I believe. Yeah, 1 aged firewood. That's what's up. Oh, wait, I have to make the pies first. Hold on. Oh, man. We need vegetables. So I'm looking at it right now. It's got 2 boxes. One for the webcam, which is at the top. Another box for the gameplay, which is at the bottom. Oh, okay. Well, that's good that it puts the webcam at the top. I feel like that's a good spot for it. That's how I usually do my clips on when I do them on Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, I know. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. There we go. Cool. Alright, parkour time. Oh. Secret tech? Damn. Oh. Come on. I feel like this jump right here is like the hardest. Oh, I jumped way too far on that one. I was trying to like curve. I don't know if you can kind of like curve your jump. It feels like you can. Oh, you totally can. Nailed it. Oh, that was just a bad jump. Oh. Oh, we were so close. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Oh, my pies are done. All right. Pies are the priority. All right, let's go do it again. No. We're so close. I feel like this isn't where I was at. Oh, it totally is. Okay, okay, okay. Hey! Alright, alright. I don't have any of the blocks. You guys think this is doable? Oh. Damn it. Oh, my pies are done. Bad timing, pies. Whoops. Alright, I guess we will have to see another day if we can make that. That should be a pretty easy jump, I feel. I might even have to move that. Alright, let's see here. I feel like I should empty my inventory. Yeah, it's nighttime anyway. Oh, I was hoping I had more things for this. That's fun. Alright, put that down here. Went up here. Gotta go put the seed away. All right. Guess we'll go put this snow block away as well. Do we want to put some of the dirt in here? I'm gonna put like 2 stacks of this in here. Yeah, that's probably good. Alright, cool. Oh wait. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's head out to the swamp. It's gonna be coming daytime in like, I don't know, 3 more hours. Oh, it's so dark. Yeah, I was thinking about this over the weekend. I kind of wish this game had some sort of like natural lighting source. Like kind of like if there was like a flower that glowed or something like that. I know there's the glow worms, like from inside the cave. They're like little tendril things that hang down. Those would be kind of cool if you could collect them. Because I was thinking about it with the cave system we have here. It'd be cool to have like some sort of like natural lighting, or like in here, like so we could see this entire cave area. It'd be cool to have like a natural like lighting effect going on in there. I could hide some lighting, but it's not the same. Does worms make cool lighting when you find them? Yeah, exactly. Like it'd be so cool if you could collect them. Alright, we have to continue clearing out the terrain. So that's what we're gonna do here. I think we have to go down 1 more level too. Or no, this is the final level. It's the final boss. Glow moss is Nate's next mod? That would be kind of cool. That wouldn't be a hard mod to do either. But then I'd be building with something that's not in the vanilla game. Although it'd be a mod that's been maintained by myself, so I'd imagine it would always be active as long as I'm playing the game. Where do I draw the line? Where's the line in the sand? I think if anything, I was debating if I wanted, because I know there's a mod, I think I actually have the mod, I just have the feature turned off, that allows me to use shears on the glowworms, and it allows me to collect them. And I was thinking about using that since I already kind of do it with leaves. Like, technically, you're not allowed to get leaves in the game to use them, but I like making hedges out of them. So that was one of my, like, exceptions that I'd made for my non-vanilla gameplay. So I was like, do I make another exception, just make it so I can collect the glowworms, or do I hold true and just be without? Because it'd be really cool to have some of the caves and the lighting effects with them. Although they are pretty rare. There is that. Glow moss would be pretty cool though, because I could make different colored glow moss as well. There was a spot up here actually I wanted to... saw, oh yeah, right here. I saw this over the weekend. I was like, what? That's good. Stone out of here. I guess I should mine this stone out of the ground too. Well, let's wait till we have all the dirt cleared out, I guess. That'd make more sense. A huge chunk of just dirt and stone we gotta get rid of. Oh good, it's becoming daytime. About time. We get like 4 hours of daylight now. All the rest of this is nighttime. Low-key absurd. I feel like this is what living in Alaska would be like. Nah, their bears would be white and a bit more deadly. I'll fight them. Bare hands. 3 times the health, 4 times the bite. True. Twice as big. I kind of hope the polar bears in this game are bigger than the regular bears. That'd be kind of cool. I was just reading, apparently there's a town. Where the hell is that? I forget where it's at, but apparently there's a town where it's like an unspoken like rule that no matter what, you leave your car unlocked, because apparently it's on a direct path of like polar bear migrations, to the point where there's multiple bear attacks per month there. And so they leave it's an unspoken rule, you leave your car door open so that if someone just happens to cross paths with a bear while out and about in the town, they can jump in your car and hide. I thought that was kind of interesting. And apparently it's such an isolated town that they don't have to worry about people stealing cars. They just have to worry about polar bears fucking them up. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's in Canada. So it's called Churchill, Manitoba, Canada. Famously known as the polar bear capital of the world, it is widely known custom to leave cars and buildings unlocked. This is a safety precaution so that anyone who encounters a wandering polar bear has a quick place to take shelter. That's crazy. Like, imagine being the polar bear capital of the world. That's just what you're known for, is polar bears just wandering the streets at night. Hey, what's up, cools? No people stealing cars, instead there's bears stealing lives. Sounds kind of worse. I was like, hey. True. Imagine how terrifying that would be. You're wandering back home one day, you just picked up some groceries, and you turn a corner, and lo and behold, there's just a polar bear chilling. You jump into a car, and you have to hope that this polar bear doesn't just destroy the car to get to you. You better hope it's not a convertible, that's all I gotta say. You might be screwed if it's a soft cop, you know? Imagine gambling your life on what type of car someone has. Man, it's up in Canada too. I was thinking like it was gonna be like Greenland or Iceland or something. Or like Siberia. People, life in Australia, you kind of get used to being careful. Can't be careful when there's people out and about, which are as smart beings roughly as you are. As smart beings roughly as you are. As I read that incorrectly. Yeah, true, true. That is true. People can be scary. Yeah, you're responsible. The bear wrecks a neighbor's car? Yeah, imagine the insurance premiums. Who's on the hook for if the car gets fucked up by a bear? Is it the person who jumped inside's insurance, or is it the person who owns the car's insurance? Yeah. That's a good question. I didn't think about that one. Who's responsible at the end of the day for getting that car fixed? Imagine they're all just driving around in beaters. It's like North Philly, but you know, out in the middle of Canada. Everybody's just got a car that's just completely destroyed, missing its bumper, missing the hood. Cracked windshield, maybe a passenger door missing. I'm gonna jump in Bob's car. He pissed me off last week. Yeah, right. Just purposely go out looking for polar bears, lure them to someone else's car. That'd be the day Bob's staring out the window with his clicker. he sees your ass getting run down by a polar bear. He's like, ah, fuck that guy. Who locks his car? Does that go down? Could that be like could that go down as like a murder charge? Do you think you would get charged with murder if they find out you did that? When a polar bear tries to get into a car, you can be sure that thing yeah, right? Like polar bears are vicious. They're big too. There's no way they're letting a car just, you know, maybe stop them. They're gonna fight for that food. Man, you'd have to be an evil person to watch someone get run down by a polar bear and lock your car. You'd have to have some real malice in you, I feel. He fucked up. Alright, a mining potion here. I just sit here. I'm picturing some dude running around the car. Bob! Bob, unlock the fucking car! Do it now! He's running around the car. Or he pissed off his wife. Honey, unlock the car! There's a polar bear! Wife's just sitting there. Yeah, should have cut the lawn today, motherfucker. Should have cut the lawn. Here, a high-pitched chirp as the doors lock. I think they're roughly as strong as hippos, so well, they can definitely topple cars in that case. Oh my gosh, really? That's crazy. Strong as a hippo? I could fight it. Yeah, I heard if you just give them a Coca-Cola, they become good. They're like pacified. They're pretty chill after that. If you're ever in the woods alone with a polar bear, just pop out a Coke and you're good. Why is there so much stone? There's more. I wonder, you wonder if there's people out there that think they could actually fight a polar bear? Like, it's fun to joke about, but there's gotta be at least a couple people out there that are like, nah, man, polar bear's a bitch. I'd take that. I'd fight a polar bear. Easy. I'd win, too. Wouldn't even be a challenge. There's gotta be some, right? That could be how we cull the peoples. We just put out a mass invite to everybody. Polar bear fighting contest. If you win, untold riches. I definitely want that one on pay-per-view. Yeah. The winner gets the prizes. The total. We could even do like, a prelim round, right? Like it'd be like a starter round to kind of, because there'd probably be a ton of people that think they could do this. So we like sit there, all right, you can choose like 15 people and it's 15 versus 1 polar bear. And if you win, you go to round 2, the solo competition. And we just cull them that way. Get it done faster. I wonder how many people you would need to wrestle and beat a polar bear. No weapons, bare hands. Yeah, no weapons or anything. It's just you versus the polar bear. That's it. You can grow out your fingernails if you want, so you can have claws, but that's it. And you ever see those people with like the sharpened teeth? They can do that too if they want. I remember watching Fear Factor when I was younger, and there was a couple where they did that. They wanted to be like lizard people, so they got like lizard scale tattoos all over, and then they cut their tongue, so they had 2 tongues like that, and then they sharpened their teeth. Imagine how, like, I feel like that'd be like nails on the chalkboard type feeling, sharpening your teeth. Yeah, that can't be good. Alright, we got rid of that giant mound of dirt. Alright, let's put some more trees in here. I'm thinking we put another one like here. There we go. Thinking another one like right here. Yep. This has to get cleared back. That's fine. Let's go this way. Make sure there's good here. Yeah, we can definitely fit another one in here. I think it's gonna be lined up with that, which I don't really like. I feel like the trees are getting a little too lined up here. I feel like you need one like right here. Like another, like, kind of like, it'd probably be like right here, actually. Right on the edge. Then, yeah, I'm thinking like a basic one, like right here, I think really low. Okay. Oh, sorry. I just responded to a friend. All right. Let's clear this little section out here. Let's get rid of these things. All right. Looks like I already started, so that's good. Okay. We have to get rid of that stone that's below this. That's going to be annoying with the snow. Well, I think we have enough for 2 snow blocks. Nice. There's almost a third there. Oh. All right. I guess we'll just start here. Damn, is someone chopping onions? Crying. Why are you crying? We can chop onions. What are we gonna make with the onions, though? Have I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners? No, I haven't. Is that anime series that Netflix did based in the Cyberpunk universe? Yeah, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen the collab in Wuthering Waves. It's basically a little story about the ending of the series. Oh, that's cool. Just because I haven't played the game, I probably won't watch it, but there might be other people in here who are planning to. Now, I've been watching, I say watching, very loosely watching, because it's doing like episode by episode release, and I'm on like the latest episodes. But I've been watching Daemons of the Shadow Realm. That's it. It's a new anime that just started like 2 months ago, and it's by the same author that wrote Full Metal Alchemist. And it's been pretty good so far. It's not bad. It's a little bit different pace than Full Metal Alchemist, but it's been good. I've been enjoying it. So, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about it. It has some cool like odes to Full Metal Alchemist characters as well, which is cool. I'm putting a tree right here. Edge Runners is set before the game. It takes place 1 year before the events of Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, okay. Just want to leave that here. Made myself the freaking best hot dogs I've had since years. Freshly baked buns, sausage, and cheese inside. My brothers would not eat them. You put cheese inside of them. They for some reason I liked the cheese-filled hot dogs. They were good, but my brothers do not. Ground cheddar, mozzarella, and Gouda mixture. Then I made a sauce with mayo, mustard, paprika, pickle water, onion powder, garlic powder, basil powder, and oregano powder. Damn, you just took the spice cabinet and threw it at that sucker, didn't you? Did some roasted onions too. There you go, Eric. There's your onions. And for variety, made myself some, made some self-made chili for different times. God damn, bro. Or it's like, I made some hot dogs. Bro made the most gourmet hot dog I think I've ever heard in my life. It's just a hot dog. That's crazy. That sounds really good, Cools. And now everybody is hungry. I felt like the damn God Dog Baron. Hot Dog Baron. The God Dog. Yeah, it might as well be called that. The Hot Dog Baron. Yeah, I bet. That's crazy. That sounds crazy. Hot dogs fit. Yeah, right? Sounds like some Chicago style hot dog, right? There we go. Alright. We gotta do more on this way now. Alright, before we do that though, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick here. Use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Next time I need bigger buns though. Those cheese-filled sausages are really huge. Not much space for toppings without it becoming a mess. Damn, it does sound... You ever see those like Chicago like chili dogs or whatever? It sounds like it was like one of those. Like just a massive like setup. I returned with vanilla ice cream, best, and just in time. Yes, we got back at the same time, except I don't have ice cream. Alright, we gotta start clearing this a little bit. Oh shit! I didn't realize there's still water here. There you go. Yeah, kind of similar. I like complex dishes. Nothing gets fast, simple. Still great, but when it turns complex, it just hits different for me. Yeah, complex meals are nice because it's like you put the effort in, it comes out really nice and stuff. But yeah, they take a lot of time to make some of those. Even as someone who likes cooking, man, sometimes I sit there like, I don't know if I want to make a complex meal today. It's like weekend meals can be a little bit more complex because you have more time to like sit there and actually do all the prep work and stuff. During the week, I feel like there's just not enough time during the week. Banjo Monkey, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh. What's up, Raiders? Welcome, welcome. How are you all? Welcome to my vintage story channel. There we are. Okay, wait, there's another lake. I think it's like right here. Where's my lantern at? Monkey raid with our dazzling mustaches and hyped monkey energy. I need some of that right now. I had to do driveway paving work today on my driveway. Oh, so tired. Raving you good luck, good vibes. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. What is up? I'm assuming you were playing Vintage Story. If so, how has the grind been on your Vintage Story world? Hey, what's up, Shiki Tochi? How you doing? Long time no chat. How have you been? Oh my gosh. Surprisingly fast, actually. Loads of cutting, though. The buns takes not even 5 minutes to bake up. Sausages to get hot. Also, not much more. Sauce is literally 2 minutes. Makes it properly. Chili is the longest for sure. And the crispy onions. Yeah, I guess overall, it's not too bad, right? Like, what does he say? Average cook time for one of them things? Like, maybe a half hour? 45? All this stuff here. I can't fill in water. You finished setting up new server things and turned out great. Very nice, very nice. That's good to hear. I've been doing well, messing around with Banjo here as the community cooking keeper. Ah, the cook. We were just talking about cooking and stuff here. Not in game, in IRL, but still. That's funny. Loving the Vintage Story community? I know, it's a good one. The Vintage Story is a cool, nice community. Everybody's so chill. I guess for a slight introduction here, obviously, I'm Nate Does Life. I'm Nate. Who else would I be? I've been playing on, so like my big niche here in the Vintage Story community is my long-term survival world that we've been playing, or that I've been playing on here, and I've been streaming to everybody. I'm currently up to 1,600 hours on this world. So I have 1,621 hours played in this world. I am a Vintage Story builder. I build a lot. I like to build. Let me get rid of my waypoints here. This is our last project we worked on. It is a big city over here located in the north with some fields out front of it and stuff. So there's that city. I have a village over here I haven't completed yet. We won't talk about that. We got some bridges over here. I have a castle over here, big ass castle. If we go further down, there's another village hidden in the leaves here. Naruto reference right there. If we go even further down, we have another build. This is our main, like, central town here. This is called Trinity Points. Kind of like a castle-y kind of town, I guess you could say. If we go a little bit to the right here, we have a tree farm. So that needs to be rebuilt completely. Well, you know, there's that. And then if we go over this way, we have another village. And then there's a lighthouse over here for the village and stuff. And we have a whole bunch of connected areas between them and stuff and all that jazz. But this is my world so far. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff built. You can check it all on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/NateDoesLight. There's a world tour from 2025 in there. I think I recorded it in December of 2025. Once a year, I do a world tour, and I record it, and I put it onto YouTube for everybody to see and stuff like that. I also have a VOD channel. If anyone here is interested, it is a 24/7 VOD channel, except when I'm live, so I guess it's not 24/7. It's like, you know, like 18/7 or something like that. But it goes through all the VODs for the past 3 years of playing on this world, 2-3 years or something like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm a builder. I build a lot. I would do a world tour, but it takes too long. It's like a 45 to an hour long tour to do, and since I only stream for like 4 hours a day, I try to get as much building done as possible. And then, sorry, I know I'm talking a lot here. I knew I found the right guy. Shout out Hidden Leaf Friend Village. Yes, sir. I love Naruto. It's like my top anime. The current project we are working on, just to knock this part out, we are rebuilding this entire section in green here. So this is actually a vanilla swamp that I am completely redoing. So we're basically stripping the entire biome, and we're going to remake the entire biome into a cooler looking swamp. You can see we've kind of started planting tree mounds here where trees are going to be, and then there's going to be water in between all these trees, and then a path that runs through here. And then there's going to be a build over here that is going to be for our alchemy, mushroom growing, flower growing, so alchemy type stuff, potion making, and whatnot. So a lot of these projects are pretty long-term projects. Our last project, that city that I was telling you about up north here, this project took us 7 months IRL to build. We started it last November, and we just finished it 2 weeks ago. It was a very, very long build to do. So a good chili takes 3 to 4 hours, low heat simmering. That was my solution, to use the leftovers up. Chili becomes better the more you heat it up after. Flavors merge. Yes, yeah. My mom used to make chili a good bit, and it was always nice eating it the days after. It tastes so much better. Oh, that was a lot of talking. Oh my gosh. As a streamer, I thought that was a lot too. I don't know how, I don't know why, but for some unholy reason, if I eat ice cream too fast, my left shoulder begins to ache badly. Oh. That is an interesting an interesting happening right there. Interesting. The yawns, I know. I am tired today. That driveway work wore me out. I tell you what, it wasn't even doing the cold patch on the driveway. It was hauling all of the gravel. I'm telling you, 7 tote bins worth of gravel. I had to dig it, shovel it all up, haul it, you know, a couple feet, dump it into bins, and then move the bins and stuff. It was a lot of work. It doesn't sound like a lot. Like, I'm like, ah, yeah, 7 tote bins of gravel. If you ever lift up even a bucket of gravel, it's a lot. You gotta do 7 tote bins of it. Like I said, though, thankfully it was not hot. The left shoulder brain freeze? Yeah. I guess that's better than normal brain freeze, though. I think I'd rather my shoulder hurt than my actual, like, when you get, like, that, like, the brain freeze sensation. I'm not big on the brain freeze sensation. Not a fan. I don't know many people that are, but, you know, I'm sure there's some masochist out there that loves it. Purposely eating ice cubes or something to get it. Could you imagine? Imagine that's like your thing. You love getting brain freezes. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah, so right now we are just kind of doing a lot of terraforming here. We are basically stripping this swamp. We are stripping the swamp to specific levels where the water's gonna be, and then we're building these tree mounds where we're eventually gonna grow some big trees here. You can kind of see them. These are ebony trees from the NDL tree growth module. So we're gonna have a bunch of these grown in here. Wherever you see these little mounds, they're gonna be trees, and then we're gonna put water throughout here. Should look pretty cool. And then we'll have a pathway that leads through it. Continue terraforming, clearing the dirt that we can. Yeah, Bean, you take giving the cold shoulder, I guess getting the cold shoulder to the next level. My attempt at a bad joke. Oh, snow block. There we go. This is gonna start getting kind of tricky to do since we have these mountains in the way. I have to get rid of these mountains at some point. We could do it on stream. It wouldn't be too bad to do, I guess. Be a lot of digging. I guess I should figure out, we should dig this all the way through, because there's just this tiny mountainish area over here. So we should probably go through, yeah, let's finish clearing that up, and then we're gonna work on pushing this further that way. And just getting the entrance area kind of figured out or finalized. Trying to make sure I collect all this dirt too. Now, Bean, does your shoulder freeze ever swap shoulders? Like, does it ever just like on occasion just be like, all right, now it's gonna be the left shoulder, or is it always the same shoulder? All right. Do I want to keep that? I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Ooh. I'm gonna assume that was there. Okay. Alright, so it looks like... Okay. Does this pretty much stayed around this area here? All the way out to there. But this comes out a bit. So we gotta kind of factor that in. So we'll probably end up doing something like this. And then yeah, right here. Yeah. There's a cave here? Oh. There's ruins here. I didn't know this was here. We've been in this area so often. What the hell? I had no idea this was here. This is crazy. That's mine. That's mine. Oh. This is all mine, buddy. Mine. I can't collect these, but they're mine too. This is mine. Oh, this is all age stuff too. Nice. What's in here? A scribe hood? I don't have that yet. Some linen rope. I have that mask. I think I have those as well. I did not know this was here at all. Just a room which slowly grew while you were away. Now right for the harvest? Yeah! I had no idea. I mean, we would have found it anyway once we tore this area apart. But, you know. This is cool. We're gonna have to go back to the city, though, to drop this stuff off, I think. Dude, I don't think... I think this is gonna kind of clutter up our inventory a little bit too much here. Well, that's good. Everybody that raided will get to see the city, then. I think I got that, yeah. Ah, yeah, all that shit can stay. Oh, there's Pete here, too. And a bit of copper also there. Always nice to have more. Can never have enough copper lanterns ever. True. That is nice to get some copper every now and then. Where's my torch holders? Alright, what's going on over here? Holy shit. Alright, we might have some exploring to do. There's some more copper. Bro, what is up with these holes? How's my inventory looking? Well, that's not what you want to see. Usually these end up leading nowhere. Yeah. I thought. I'm gonna eat a little bit more. Ooh, oh my god, I almost just fell down this hole. Alright, let's go down. See what's down here. I also don't have a lot of torch holders left, so... I don't have any wood to make more, do I? No. Hopefully it's just a pit with nothing at the bottom. That would be ideal. Behind the waterfall is kind of a cool touch. Oh, there's that lag spike. It's back. We were doing so good without it. How far down does this go? Oh, it doesn't end. And I tossed a single torch? We could, but there's water down there, which means it'll probably go out. Also, bell time? No bells. No bells. No bells. Running into those 3 bells in one stream, though, made me definitely want to carry a bow with me. That was kind of wild. Oh, it's dark. Ah, what did I tell you? We dug all the way down here for disappointment. Disappointment and mold. Nice. Alright, we get to go down the other hole. Once we get out of this one anyway. Ooh, okay. Alright, where's the other one at? Yeah, it's this way, right? It's like over here. Yeah, here it is. I bet you this one doesn't go anywhere too. Yes! Well, we should be allowed to bring one of the villagers with us and toss one of the villagers down the hole. And that could be pretty funny. It's like, imagine luring one of the Dunvara citizens out here, be like, yeah, I need you to check something out. And then you just Spartan kick them down. Like, good luck, buddy. Yeah, this one's the same as the other ones. Doesn't go anywhere. Damn. It's always these long freaking pits, man. They don't go anywhere. It's the same every time. Look, it just goes here. It stops. Well done. This is Dunbar. Yeah. It even works. That would be funny. It's for Dunvara. Just throw him down there. Good luck, buddy. Alright, how do we get out of here? So health bar. Hello, friends. Alright, and there's some peat here. That's something. We're gonna have to dig all that up. Hey, good luck, buddy. Tell me if it's safe or not. I just got shot. It's not safe. Man, he got me 3 times. What a legend. They're gonna talk about him. Not that guy, though. Good luck, buddy. Tell me it's safe or not. 10 minutes later, Nate. Well, guess it isn't safe. Yeah, he ain't responding. He's still down there, guys. Alright, let's see here. Oh, man. Sorry. do some terraforming here. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, I thought we were going down one of those giant holes. It could have been. Alright, let's get all this peat out of here. Thank God it's becoming daytime. Lag. Yeah, this is great. There's so much peat here. We still have another thing of peat to get elsewhere in the swamp too. I think we stumbled. Maybe it's two. We stumbled across a couple. Where did you come from? I think there might be another cave nearby. My legs. There's peat underneath this gravel. I think we got it all. Oh no, there's some. There's still more. Why is there so much underneath the sand? What is this? I can't even see it because of the damn, like, particle effects. By the way, have you seen Iron Nest? Have you seen the Iron Nest? That's a extremely stylish game. You're the sole operator of a mobile artillery platform, basically a huge building-sized 800mm dual cannon walker in just diesel punk style. This is bonus dirt. I guess. No, I have not seen the game Iron Nest. I'm not. I gotta say, I'm probably like one of the worst people when it comes to new games. Somewhat. I mean, I watched the Summer Games Fest, but... only for, like, specific stuff. It's pretty rare for me to play a different game than what I've already been, like, playing. Like, I've got my, like, 5 games... and that's usually what I stick at, unless one of them does something incredibly stupid or I happen to get convinced to play another game and I end up liking it, which is pretty rare. Yeah, I'm just not big on just buying more games. Found it randomly and I love this style. Massive love to detail. Really? I'll check it out here. Let's see. Can I just search Iron Nest? No, I can't. Apparently. Oh, wait. Here we go. Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator. I also got a bunch of cooking things. Okay. That looks pretty cool. It's a brutal diesel punk heavy artillery game where you dominate the battlefield through a colossal war machine. Take map measurements based on the received coordinates, strain the hydraulics, and gun-lay the cannons to unleash devastating blows. Will you obey high command? No. Everybody dies. So it's just a demo right now. Is the game expected to come out soon? I didn't even know games still did demos. I thought they all just kind of jumped into early access, farmed money off of their community, and then maybe finished the game. I thought that was kind of the going dev plan lately. I love getting smacked by gravel or sands. At least it has a cool sound when it falls. I'll give it that. I think I got all the peat. I think. It seems like it. Very nice. Yeah, soonish as much as I heard, and the demo only dropped today as well, but there was a playtest and people loved it. It seems, okay. That's good. It definitely seems like more of a niche type game, though. But I imagine the people that do play games like that like those particular games. It's probably a relatively, like, easy community to make games for, right? Like, I feel like small niche communities are, like, they can be pretty easy to make games for. Like, you just follow the pattern of it. Alright, we gotta figure out how much is the next tier of dirt. I think it's 2 out? We're just gonna follow the pattern we did on this side. Oh, it's 3. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna go to there. Almost messed up. Oh, my shovel broke. L. Another one bites the dust. Another shovel gone. Poor shovels. What was that one t-shirt idea that the person had? Was it you, Cools, that had the t-shirt idea? Or no, that was Blabbercat. Blabbercat, what was the idea? Damn. Oh, I don't remember it. This is a good one, though. Something to do with shovels and them hating me. Absolutely, it's kind of similar to other stylish games. Not always the best for oneself, but you got to give devs credit for doing what they do well. High Fleet is another one of those. The whole UI being completely functional stuff, half the people don't understand. Still, though, the fact that you can attempt to understand it, right? Oh. Probably cover this up. Okay, that's the next layer. Let's shade this back a bit. I think the next layer below this one is two out from the edge. How far does this go? Oh, okay, not too far. We'll just clear all this. Okay, oh yeah, get rid of this too. Alright, next level is 3. Didn't we just do this one? Maybe not. No, we just did. Okay, I just didn't clear that. Alright. Never mind. Talking crazy. Alright, next layer is 2 out. 2 out from there, so. Oh, we're starting to hit that stone. L. Huh? Oh. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's cut all the way through here. Just get rid of this dirt here. I don't like that we're getting near stone. Just gonna take this longer. Maybe we'll get lucky and it won't be a lot. Okay. So we still gotta do this. No, I need to go in here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Oh, we missed the peat block. Imagine that. Alright, next layer down. Oh, this one's 3? No, this one's... It's definitely 3. This side, for some reason, has 4, though. Just this spot, anyway. And here. This has 4 as well, so it's like goes 4... yeah, 4, and then these are 3. Okay. Ah. Did it just play the same song again? Yeah. Wonder how long it's been repeating itself and I just didn't notice. Oh, it's starting to get a little difficult here. This mountain's starting to get a little tall. Get rid of the stone anyway. Oh, this has to go back another one. Ah. Yeah, this one's tall. Just the dirt part now. Oh, still a little stone. Alright, let's just cut through this tunnel. Too bad. What did I get there? Oh, flax. Nice. Got some flax seeds. Need like an excavator for this. Just to get all this dirt out of here faster. There's so much of it. We still have to go down their lair. Hey, there we go. Alright, did we happen to... Oh, we're starving. There we go. Oh. Alright. How far is the bottom layer? I think that's 2. Yeah, it's 2 out all the way. Alright, we're popping a mining potion. We're now in the year 2120. Nate has finally finished his first major build. The first Galactic Empyrean and Vintage Story is done. Now it expands into the other 73 planets. Honestly, you're not wrong in a sense. So I don't know if I've ever explained this like recently, but so my world is broken up into regions. So right now, this is inside this white region is the Trinity region, which I guess you could say is the first Galactic Empyrean. I still have 1, 2, 3, and then there's technically a 4th, or I guess a 5th one, the Northern Domain that I don't have mapped out because I haven't gone up that way very far. There's like a 5th one, but yeah, technically not wrong. It's gonna take us quite a while to be done even the Trinity region. And I feel like with each build that I've done, so like we did Trinity Point, then we did Yarn, or then we did Delrich, then we did Yarn, then we did Holbeck Village, and then we did Yarn again. And then we did Delrich Village. Or no, then we did Delrich Village again, we finished it. And then I think we did Yarn Village a 3rd time. I'm pretty sure I've rebuilt that one village 3 times. But each time, all right, what I'm getting at here is each time they get slightly more intricate because I get better. I feel like I learn more like tricks and stuff or like cool ways to do things in the game, like building wise. And then they add more stuff to the game and stuff that you can use for decoration. And this guy. Use your skull for decoration, buddy. And yeah, so they get slightly longer to do each time, I feel. So each of the cities, we still have, I know for Trinity Point, we still have 3 other Dunvara-size cities to do. At least. And then, actually, technically, I guess like 4. Because there's the capital that we have to build as well. The royal capital, lore-wise. So there's that as well. So we have the northern city, which is Dunvara. Oh my god, it's apocalyptic out. We have the northern city, which is Dunvara. We have the central city, which is Trinity Point. There's going to be a southern city, an eastern city, and a western city that we have to build. There's at least 1 more castle planned, at least. There might be 2. And then there's the capital, or not the capital city, but the royal capital city, if you want to call it, that we have to do as well. So there's still quite a lot of builds planned for Dunvara, on top of what we've already done. And they're all of those builds mentioned are about the size of Dunvara. So, and Dunvara took us 7 months to complete. With no, like, other build breaks in between. Before long, every single block will be a chiseled block with multiple materials for texturing, non-copied to keep it. Non-copied would be wild. Imagine not copying chiseled blocks. That would be crazy. By the way, if any raiders are still chilling around, welcome to Dunvara City. This was our last big project. This is the 7-month city build that we did. We are currently in the outside of it right now, and as it's being attacked. And these are all our fields and stuff. I went with flowers in the fields so that they actually looked like they were growing during the winter time and year round. And then we have the city here. I know it's nighttime, not as cool, but still cool. So, yeah, that'd be wild having to do chiseled without copying. That would be pretty crazy. All right, we got to empty out my inventory here. So we are going to slowly go to some of the builds around here and put stuff away. Starting with the peat, since we have a lot of that, I think. I thought I did. Only 600? That doesn't sound right. Oh well. Oh, I need my waypoints on. We need to go this way. Slowly stacking up those snow blocks. I don't know what I'm ever going to use them for, but I'll have them. Trying to see what I have here to put away. We didn't really get any other ruined stuff, did we? Just that, yeah. Oh, that's where I was putting the clothes. I was curious where I was doing with all these. That's fine. All our clothing racks are at Trinity Point anyway. Alright, I still gotta put this quartz away. This bowl. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this flax. Okay. Let me go check on our steel while we're here. Yeah, let me put some more charcoal in there. Yeah, I think it was gonna fill up. Tempted to make another shovel, but I think I'm gonna hold off. Should probably make one. Yeah, let's just make 2 more shovels while we're here instead of having to come back when it's daytime. It's not like we're not gonna use them anyway. Next time we come back here, we should probably make a hammer too, maybe. Not this time, though. Next time. Oh, man. Dun, 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 dun. I dare you to step on them, Hark. Oh, man. I didn't think he was actually going to do it. Alright, Hark. Alright, I got it. I got it. You step. Whatever, bro. He's like, fine. You dared me. What a legend. Bro. Why did you walk in front of my hammer, you idiot? Get out of the way. Now his body's in the way. Oh, these guys. What a mess. Oh, I killed him with the hammer. He's the second villager. Oh, I can't believe that. I need him to move so I can do this. His body needs to decay. Actually, you know what? No, it doesn't. I don't have time to wait for his body to get taken away. Alright, we got stuff to do. I don't think you can heal him, buddy. He's dead. I like how the cleric tried to res him. That would be a cool ability for them. Huh. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I'll give that... Maybe I'll give them that ability if they run up to a dead NPC. Can I go them to not walk on certain things? I could probably add it to their pathfinding a bit. I mean... The problem is, like, I'd have to find a way to, like, check... You'd have to check every block along their pathfinding code. It would be very resource intensive to do something like that. I might be able to have it, though, before, like, when it finds the path, to, like, make sure there's not, like, a forge in the way. I don't know. Because basically, it uses the vanilla... It uses, like, a... What's the word I'm looking for there? Like a piggybacked vanilla pathfinding. Like, I have slight adjustments inside of the pathfinding. But actually, no. I think they just use the wander mechanic, the vanilla wander mechanic. It's when they do something like when the cleric travels to him. That's the one I use a piggybacked function. Like, it uses mostly the vanilla, but then it has other parameters in it. That was Thunder and all the cats have left the room? Oh. Bro, I didn't swing, I swear. I didn't swing, guys. It wasn't me. You got storms going through your area, Nick? Alright, there we go. Alright, well, you know what? We made the shovels. We lost an NPC in the process. But we got the shovel done. Oh, that's still hot? These NPCs... Did it just break? What? I'm not gonna complain about it because I've already complained about it enough. Not really, just a shower? What? I'll complain about it. You can complain about it for me, Bean. I've already spent like two or three streams complaining about that. Why do they break so easily? I don't know, man. That one dead villager came back from the grave just to spy. Said, beat me with a hammer? Yeah? That what you... Watch this. Ruins my shovel on one quench. That's a guard. I'm pretty sure that guard will attack me back if I accidentally hit him. I mean, I'll still kick his ass, but... Alright. I'll say this. I am gonna complain if this one breaks too. Just putting it out there, so... We will have the 30-minute rant. If this one breaks. Alright? Alright, look at that. We're all saved. We're all saved, even myself. That collective sigh of relief was had for the entire stream. It was close, though. It was close. Should be daytime now. We're close to it. That one secret dev that watches the stream. Bullet dodged. What did he complain about today? Nothing. Nothing. Everything was good. It was a good day. All right, back to work. Where's my dirt at? I heard a bow torn. I heard two. Ooh, the double hit. That was a good combo. Good on that drifter. Bad drifter. Let's focus on this one. Why are there still drifters spawning? It's daytime. Where did you come from, huh? To get rid of the next side or next layer as well. Wait. Okay. I was gonna say, if it's just like this, we can just get rid of the whole thing, but it's a pretty big mountain. Never mind. I mean, eventually we will, but... It smells like someone's got the grill going. We got more flax seeds somehow. It's so much stone to clear out. There we go. Alright, we are gonna remove the stone here just to do it. Alright, let's continue this way. Alright, and then Alright, I think this is the last layer that we have to go down. So we just gotta kind of clear this and then clear out the stone, replace it with dirt. It'll be looking pretty good. At least in this area. This little patch here. Lovely. I just found out more what the UK government is going to keep kids safe online. So if they managed to get this through with Google and Apple, you got to scan your ID to prove your age, to use social media apps. So basically the government will know every face behind a phone. So if they see something they don't agree with, well, you'll know what will happen. Yeah, it's an iffy spot there. And Blue Sky, a site known for its illegal content, is exempt. They have exemptions? Huh. I didn't realize there was exemptions. I mean, I haven't read into it a whole bunch. I just heard they were doing it. Yeah, there's a list was posted of apps banned and Blue Sky wasn't included in that one. I don't know. How are you gonna do that and like not and have exceptions for it? It should just be a blanket thing. I mean, maybe some exceptions, but I don't know. Yeah, so far as I know, Blue Sky is the only one. Could be more though. Blue Sky has an issue with some very illegal images and videos. Really? Oh. I'll expand on it too much beyond that. I appreciate that. Yes. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of got mixed feels on it because I'm not like necessarily opposed to people having to do like the verification stuff to be online, just because I think if anything, it's made people, especially with the dawn of social media and stuff, I like, just a personal view of mine, not like saying this is like how it should be or whatnot, just like personally, I feel like people have just gotten so much worse because they can just post everything online anonymously and whatnot, and they can kind of do the whole hide behind the screen thing, and from a video game perspective, like cheaters in a video game and stuff like that. So in regards to that kind of stuff, I'm like, all right, you know what, if you got to prove it's you, I mean, go for it. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I know with the US government, like, they could find out who it is. They could do it anyway. So it does make it easier, and you could argue that that's bad in a sense, making it easier for them. But at the end of the day, if they wanna shut you up, I don't think they're gonna have a problem shutting anyone up. I don't, in its current form. And I think this just, I don't know. I would like to see, like, so I've seen like the talks of like the social media bans and stuff for kids like under the age of 16 and stuff. I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea either. You just see a lot of shit with, you know, kids having social media, unfiltered social media access and the anonymity of it and stuff. And I don't know, I would like to see how it's been working in like New Zealand, and I think Australia did a social media ban as well. I think there was a couple other places. I would like to, how's it been going there? Like, I haven't followed up on it. I haven't seen anything and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, but you're supposed to have freedom of speech type of stuff, but if people are going to be arrested over posts, the freedom of speech is completely stupid. Oh, I agree with you on that one. That's why there needs to be, you know, like, bounds to it. I don't think they should have free reign to control what you say, but in terms of like accessing them and stuff like that, I mean, I guess you could go from a range where, because you can't access it at a certain age, then that's violating freedom of speech and stuff. But if you still have access to it, now if they're removing posts and stuff, that's a whole different thing though. You know, and you kind of got to go after the officials that are in favor of that and not elect them into office and whatnot. Or protest against them. You can do that too. I'm not opposed to that. I do agree. I do not think it should be used to suppress what people say. But I don't think you should be able to hide behind it. You shouldn't be able to create a random name online, spew a fuck ton of hate towards people, and just say, who's spewing this hate? Well, we don't know, because it's just it's, you know, Donkey Kong 86, you know, is threatening to kill thousands of people because he hates them and shit. You know, you can't have that. You can't have that. You know, you want to have your freedom of speech, you gotta be the person. You want to have your freedom of speech. You be the person that's having your speech, right? Not other people. But you should not, I agree, you should not be censored from that. There's also rumors the UK government's access to people's phones as well. I don't listen to rumors too much. You gotta see what they're actually passing through and stuff. With the way the internet is, I mean, I could just I just make a random username online and start making shit up. There's your rumors. It's too easy for that rumor stuff. If you want to know what they're actually doing, you got to read what they're trying to pass. You gotta watch at least in the US we have like C-SPAN and shit where they all yap at each other. You gotta watch that. You gotta read the bills. I hold no merit on people just spewing rumors and stuff. That would be shitty though. I do think it would be shitty though. Hello, uncroggers don't read the bills? That doesn't mean we shouldn't though. I agree that's shitty as well. I think that should be a requirement for before a bill is passed that our own congressmen should read it. I think there should be a limit on how long they should be in general. You see, they try to pass these bills that are like 800 pages and stuff like that, filled with like bloat. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like a limit. You want to put a bill through Congress or something, or like Parliament or whatever your government is. It should be like a 10-page max. It should not be 800 pages. 10 pages. Get to the fucking point. Here's what we want to pass. Here's what we want to do. There you go. Let's all talk about it and figure it out if we want to actually do this or not. You know? Not 800 pages of crap. I don't care about all that, yo. It shouldn't be like that. And if you want to work in Congress, you should not be allowed to have an intern that reads that shit for you. Should not be a thing. You lose your job, you do that. I can't pay someone else. Oh, I mean, I guess I could pay someone else to do my job, but I'd probably get fired at the end of the day. The big old donors wouldn't like bill limits. They donate to keep the bills massive. Yeah, I'm saying, you know, in a perfect world, you know, we have that in place outside of people preventing that from happening. But yeah, I saw a discourse from Japanese Twitter where someone pointed out Easter eggs and hidden details in their comic. Someone asked for a source, to which he replied with, "I am the author." Yeah. I like that one where the guy's going for a job. I don't know if it's probably a joke, whatever. But anyway, the guy going for a job as a programmer, and they start asking him how long he's been writing inside the given programming language or whatever. And he says that he's been writing in like 3 years, but they're looking for someone with like 7 years of experience. And he's like, "But I'm the one that created the language 3 years ago." Something shit like that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, everything's like kind of a shit show in regards to government. It's just kind of ridiculous. I'm hoping the future generations cut some of that out. I got hope. They're gonna come in, they're gonna clean house, all the old people are gonna be, they're gonna pass away, they're gonna croak, you know? We're gonna elect hopefully some sane young individuals in there. And they'll do right. They'll do right. There we go. Sounds about right. We don't want someone we have to teach. We're going to pay them as if they are. Yeah, right. That's usually the jobs. Yeah, it's pretty common inside the IT industry. Go. I kind of want to clear out this little like corner here. Like here. I think we gotta go down the level. Well, let's just clear the dirt first. You gotta be on level 111 anyway. There we go. The Trench of Death. Yeah, I'm Greg. They want Google and Apple to implement a feature that blocks 18 plus content on other types on inappropriate content to be blocked unless the user verify their age. I'm sorry, but a kid shouldn't be getting a phone until they're in high school at least. Yeah. Sorry, it sounded like I was just kind of like, yeah, but no. I'm like, in my head, I was trying to think of the correlate. Like, yes, that is good. I don't think there should be. There's got to be fair exemptions inside the app. Like, you can't have it so like Twitter's blocked, but Blue Sky's not, because they're essentially the same damn app, just run by two different companies. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, like I said, kind of for it. Not in the sense where it can be abused and, you know, used to silence people, but I don't think verifying your identity and whatnot to utilize the internet is bad. As long as the appropriate safeguards are put in place, okay? I wanna asterisk my opinion with that, all right? Because I know there's people like, they shouldn't know anything about us, and what do they need to? It's like, all right, that's great, I agree, yes, but you know, the internet's not like what it was like 20 years ago, all right? It's a whole different thing nowadays, and you know, sadly, it's just kind of how it is. You need a license to drive. The government needs to know who you are to drive, you know, and stuff like that. Right? Maybe they need to know who you, like, verification, safety. You can't have anonymous people spewing nonsense online and stuff. One company they don't like, and this is their way of getting back. We all know why. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's very obvious. It shouldn't be used like that, though. We know why it shouldn't be like that, though. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but it's like weirdly foggy and dark here. See, this is when it helps, like, go back. They should have notations inside of the bill, or whatever they call it over in the UK government, parliament or whatever. They should have little asterisks on. All right, well, who made that, like, who made the list there? Why are these companies in the exemptions? And then they go ask them, well, why did you exempt the company? They both do the same thing, but one's this, one's that. Why is one exempt but the other isn't? See what they say, you know? Maybe it was oversight. They get called out, but you know, they should have to put their name behind it. Everything should have to have their name behind it. I don't know if I'd want the government to get to choose what is truth and falsehood. I should be able to look at all the information, draw my own conclusions, because when only one group of people get to control the truth, everyone knows. Yeah, I mean, that's part of, like, there really shouldn't be any exemptions to this, but you know, so like yeah, 18, 16 and under, yeah, maybe, limited access to the internet and stuff, social media, basically social media at the end of the day. You should have limited access. But I don't think the government should be going around being like, all right, this app can no longer be used by anyone or anything like that, or this person can't post on the internet unless they're posting egregious, like, some bad stuff, right? Like, like stuff that nobody's okay with, right? But if they're just spewing, like, their side of a political argument, I don't care. That's fine. Or a political debate. Let them. I don't think that stuff should be blocked at all. I think this is a situation where too many things get tangled into something. They're all slightly connected, but I think a lot of stuff gets tangled in. They'll never let them get an inch, they'll take a mile. Yeah, unchecked, for sure. The problem is people just let them go unchecked. Alright, we need to clear this out. No! Chisel pick broke. Why is it so damn foggy out? We need to go make another chisel pick. Can't see shit though. This fog's kind of crazy. I don't even want to like place down the tree mounds. I can't really tell where they need to go. I'm getting shot up. Stop running away. Oh. I guess let's keep clearing this dirt out of here. I was waiting for that shiver to come back. Oh, he did. Got him. What's the date in your road? November 27th of year 6. It's foggy as shit. Oh. Got time for New Year? Yeah, it's coming up. It is getting there. We're almost in December. I gotta decide if we're gonna celebrate in Dunvara or if we're gonna celebrate at Trinity Point again. Have the fireworks material already? I don't think it's too expensive to make the fireworks, so I should have the materials. I'd have to reinstall Primitive Survival, though, to get the fireworks. So I'll do that, like, pretty much, like, a couple days prior to the, New Year's date in my world. I'll make the fireworks. I think the fireworks setup is already set up at Trinity Point, so I might just do it there. That'd be easier to set up. Keep the tradition going as we go into year 7 in the Trinity region. Ah! Be kind of cool if there was fireworks in the base game. Would be convenient. Alright. Again, wish I could see. We have to bring this out to here. Bro, he just appeared there. I was wondering if that stuff would be there. I guess the vanilla blocks used to get the stuff upstairs would, unless the fuses are vanilla. The fuses are not vanilla. They're from Primitive Survival. Yeah, pretty much everything but the dirt blocks were from Primitive Survival. So all the fireworks were, the fuses were. That's all I used, so. I'm confused why this is here. This is why it needs to be daytime. This fog needs to get the hell out of here. I can't believe we're gonna be on year 7. Only 3 years till year 10. What? That was sketchy. I think we almost died. Bastards. Taking advantage of my confusion. I'm going to get some sleep, Seal. Alright, see you later, Rick. Have a good night, bro. Take it easy. Don't fall out of bed. That would suck. I don't think I've ever done that. I was told I did when I was little, but I don't believe it. I think I just got out of bed and laid down. Seems it would hurt enough to wake up. Yeah, I feel like you would wake up. Or just the fall itself would wake you up. Before you landed. Guess it depends on how tired you are, I guess. When I was younger, I fell out so often I just slept on the floor. True story. I was a floor dweller. That's crazy. You fell out that much? How high up was your bed? That's kind of funny. Did they ever try putting railings on your bed? Oh, this is way too low. Shit. Not high, but if I was going to end down there anyways, true. That's fair, that's fair. Did you end up making like a nest bed on the grounds? You know, like some people just pile all their blankets and pillows on the ground, just build like a little nest. That's your new bed. You got a blow up raft? That's pretty funny. Damn. Luxury right there. This man had a blow up raft as a bed. High riding. The rest of us had mattresses. Bunch of peasants. I love not being able to see in the game I'm playing. I think this is because I took off accessibility tweaks. I thought it was still like not working, but obviously I guess it was. I'm about to go get that mod again. Lose my mind. It's so foggy outside. Mod update. Oh, this is just a client-side mod. Alright, launching the game in. Oh, look at that. I can see it again. It's fucking amazing. Alright, let's keep going here. I mean, I get the atmospheric feel to it, but I don't know. I feel like the fog in Vintage Story is a bit too much. I don't think you should just be blind while indoors or outdoors with a lantern. Like, maybe if I had no light sources nearby or something. But I have this entire area lit up for the most part. I have a lantern with the highest light value you can get in the game. Right next to me. I couldn't see more than 2 blocks. Come on. Come on. It doesn't make any sense. Now, what they should do is, if they want to have fog like that, 1, make it a little bit further away, and 2, make the light, like, dynamic off it. Then I'd be more accepting because it would look cool, and then you could see the light in the distance lighting up the fog, right? That would be cool, but as it is now, it's kind of just shit. I vote fog rework for 123. Forget about the rivers. Forget about the big bellows and something else. Fix the fog. Fix the fog and give me fish in my legacy terrain. $637,649 channel points left until VIP unlock. Quite a number of view hours. You're getting there. You're getting there. You turn fog off and get a bucket, get your own? Wait, what? Oh, my own fish? No. I did turn fog off. I shouldn't have to turn it off. I like fog in video games. I think it's a cool atmospheric feature. The problem is, a lot of video games just, they put fog in their video games and they just make it obscure your view. Which, granted, fog does in real life as well. But it's not like where you can't see anything. I can still see. Maybe on occasion that could happen, but I don't know. Not in my video game. It shouldn't make the game unplayable. Go away. I think they should give the fog a little bit more of a like a rendering vibe, like pass through. Like I said, make it cool with the lighting and torches and stuff. Make it so light kind of like echoes off of the fog and whatnot. Or I've seen video games do this where if you're in a light or if you're in within a certain range of a light source, the fog just kind of like is way like nothing, you know, like it's really far out, you know, or non-existent. But if you leave the light source, then the fog like kind of goes bad again. They could even tie it into the lore somehow if they want to do it like magically or something, you know, that'd be kind of cool. I was unsatisfied by my attempts at using pictures of my arms for the first person view thing I posted videos of in Discord, so I spent the afternoon modeling and rigging a cuboidal hand. Oh, I didn't think it looked too bad. I was actually curious if that was actually your arm or not. I'm not sure if you said it was, and I apologize if I missed it, but I was wondering when I first saw it. I was like, I wonder if he used his arm for that. It looks very realistic. I thought it looked cool. It was indeed my arm. That's pretty cool. I knew I recognized that arm. I knew it. Yeah, look at all that dirt cleared out. I put my phone upside down on my shoulder and held a tiny fancy letter opener at the arm's length and took the picture. I just logged into the iCloud and then downloaded it rather than dealing with the phone to computer cable stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, screw it. I didn't even know people still did the, like, hook their phone up to the computer. There we go. Oh, turned on a little too fast there. Now, is that the cold shoulder or the warm shoulder? Warm shoulder, my cold shoulder is my left shoulder. That was my right one. That'd be such a funny joke or something. You gotta find a way to like incorporate that into conversations. Like when you shake someone's hand or something, like, ah, that's my cold shoulder. Hold up. Gotta warm it up a little bit, you know? You know, do you why your shoulder of all things gets painfully cold? I should probably some nerve, like line that connects to it weird or something. Some nerve ending. Yawn, stop. No yawns. Yeah, Bean, I don't, you know, Bean, you were asking if I'm ever gonna run out of dirt. I'm starting to think I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of dirt. Ever. Again. Not after this project. Hey, there's just so much that we have to get rid. I mean, I still gotta dig all that out. Clipped? Yeah, save that clip. Oh, there's water here. Shit. L. This is a big pond, too. Why is my health so low? we have another shovel? Oh, we do. We have a whole nother shovel. Nice. That's called planning ahead. Big brain. I think this is supposed to be here. Alright. Let's get rid of here. I was debating if I want to get rid of the stone on the floor yet, or just wait on that. Probably just get rid of it. Although, actually, we'll wait till we have a chisel pick. That way we get it. Although we're gonna get all that stone. Yeah. Last shovel. There's just so much sand up here. get rid of this thing. There we go. Where does this go? It's just chilling inside of here. Time already. Why? It's only 4 in the afternoon, man. Yeah, sometimes I wish I started this world a little bit more south of here. Only in the wintertime. Alright, our last mining potion too. There's ruins over there. What is that? much stone do we have? Okay. Not as much as I thought. A lot, but not as much as I thought. Need to bring all those rock blasting bombs out here. Just blow this entire area up. I wonder how many we would need to get rid of all these mountains. I imagine it'd have to be a lot. Because they only blow up like 3x3x3 area, maybe a 4x4x4 area each. It might even be a little bit less than that. Yeah, actually, I don't think it's even that big. Might be like kind of 2 out from the bomb. Oh, we got a snow block. Another one. I didn't realize we got 8 flax seeds too. Oh, another one. All the snow blocks. Alright, I want to check out these ruins real quick. I don't know if we've already like dug up around here. It doesn't look like we did. Is there still stuff here? I also don't know how like kind of far these ruins go or what they might hold. Oh, okay. Secret chamber. Much. Song. Oh, no, I didn't mean to jump down there. I guess that was everything for this one. Alrighty, well, I think we're gonna call it here. I'm tired, I don't feel like digging anymore. So we're gonna call it here. Tomorrow we'll probably pick up doing the same stuff. Probably more tear down of this mountain here. It's a pretty big one. I'll think about using some blasting bombs on it, maybe. That could be kind of fun to play around with. I think it will create too much of a mess for how much benefit it would give us. It might just be too tedious at the end of the day, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna call it. I am gonna raid out to the VOD channel, but I am gonna play the outro first. So the outro is gonna start playing, and then while I kick off the VOD channel, will go up, and you can go over there, and then I'll raid from here to there. I just gotta get it started. It's gonna pick up exactly where it left off. So if you were watching it earlier, it will pick up exactly on the same VOD and time that it left off at. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I was tired today. Tomorrow should be hopefully a little bit better. I don't have to repair my driveway. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, take it easy. Keep being awesome. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. All right? Bye-bye.
The roads we travel, the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade, but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day.
Like this, oh my god, why does it have to have such a cute face? Oh! How the fuck did you die? You're a, what the hell? You, no! Are you kidding me? That's not even fair! No!
I never really wanna hold back. I got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try.
Yeah, you are.
Makes you feel alive. That's the only way to live it right. Never forget how good the days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah.
His arms are like flailing. Go, souls, go. Oh no, my god!
Nice job, man. Let's just slamming this one.
I'm sorry. I thought you were on this side of me.
Oh, Jay. Oh, nice.
Let's go. Damn, souls. Holy shit. Souls just laid them out. They're on the move, boys.
I don't know which one's mine.
They're all going the same.
Yeah, I don't either.
I wonder what happens. Do they all get the same?
Now we can feel some sorrow. A new day it starts tomorrow. Wake up, new dreams.
Let me go with it's neither. Imagine if I get a Joker kill right here. How pog would that be? Oh, I get 2 of 4.
I was killing him.
Oh shit. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
To follow a new goal and bring
Damn, that poor soul right there just got blasted. I'm a legend, okay? You don't mess with Zyra. I'm 7-0 for ski.
back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control.
Watch Streak Soulspur at Bellator is currently on a 200 stream streak. You finally hit it. You did. I got a balloon for it too. It kind of deflated though. Alright? But I got a balloon here for you. There it is. I remember too. I've had this balloon sitting right there for like 2 weeks now. Congratulations on the 200 stream streak. I know we've all been looking forward to it. That's the link to the playlist. Run! I don't have armor on. Where the fuck did that bear come from? Alrighty guys, that is where we are gonna call it the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun one, but as always guys, take it easy, keep being awesome. I'll see you guys all in the next one, alright? Bye bye.